Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today's topic is the solver. Right? Excel has a great problem solving utility available all the time for the users. All they need to do is just set it in. Normally, when you go to the data tab like this, and you should have the data analysis and solver. If you are not having it, then you got to go to the options, and in the options you can activate the addins, right? Yeah, and you can have the solver, yeah, the Excel addins, right clicks. Yeah? So these are Excel addins, and then you can uh, have them uh, adjusted here, means so that if they are available, you can click it on it, and then you can select which one you want. We are uh, selecting the desired options, right? Since we will be automating the solver, so we need to have the VBA as well. Otherwise, if you are not using VBA, then only the solver item would do, right? And then you click OK. So this will make solver available for you in here, right? And in today's example, we will show you how wonderful things you can do. And learning through the example is always the best way of learning. And say you have the products, right? And you have plenty of products, and you want to make sets of your inventory package, right, for your good customers maybe. And you want system to pick any of those with a certain constraints that, for example, the items should be less than 10 number of items, any 10, right? And the price of the total price should not exceed $250. Okay? So a package you want to that whatever the system decides that is going to be delivered to your respected customers, or it's a sort of lucky draw or something like that. Okay, and showing you that you have equal chance of winning for all the products, and only the system is going to randomly pick it and test it, and that the condition of the total amount of the dollars which are budgeted for a customer. So it should not exceed that, and any number of this. So which one the system picks? So you send this request to the inventory and get the goods issued, and make the parcel and dispatch it, and so on. So you are using Excel solver technique to achieve this. And for this, let's go to the solver example, right? And this solver example, you have these are the yellow highlighted are the only inputs where you want it. And here you have the option that how much should be, how many items are supposed to be selected by the solver. So you would say, for example, equal to or less than or greater than. You can do that. Okay, and you can have this. This is actually the which row, until which row you want all the items to come in this. So it is 40, so it is going to take until 40, right? If you say 100, so it is going to bring 100. And so the more larger it is, so the easier it will be the solver to make the desired package, right? And pick that much dollars, so that the dollar amount selected, for the selected item should not exceed this thing. And this is our target, right? So we are making a deal of, for example, $300, right? Okay, so the solver is going to target this. So as soon as this becomes 0, it means the selection is done, and it is going to bring the result in here, in this area, that like this. So that many items have been selected, and the total was this. The target was 300, and the size of the array is until row number 100. And these are the items which are selected. These are not selected at the moment. First of all, we have to click enter, and then it will start working. So what it will be doing is actually it is going to go to the solver automatically, right? And in here it is going to measure. You see, U2 is our objective. Okay, our objective is U2. It's not minus 50 is our objective. Our objective is that U2 is value of 0. It should become 0. Okay, since this is a formula, it is always telling you how far it is from its target. The target is 0. Okay, and by the changing of the O gray to O40. Previously it was 40. Now it will automatically become O100, right? So only the ones will be where the value will be 1. This will be done by the solver itself. Okay, so it will put 0 or for not selected, 1 for the selected. As soon as the selection is equal to less than or equal to 10 and the target is achieved, so it will announce the result. Okay, so this is how it is in, and how it is developed. This we will do. We will tell you later. But first of all, let's see how does it work. We click it here, right? And it will start bringing all this information. So until row 100, it is picking all the information from the product table and randomly picking. It is using a random technique to pick all these information, and then it is going to invoke the solver and get the result, right? As you can see, the solver is at the moment in action, and it is telling you that how um, it is proceeding. And it will bring the number of items in here, and criteria will be fixed as it is selected by the jury there, that less than or equal to 10, right? And then the time of the start of the job and the finish of the task. So this the minutes will be mentioned as how much time it has taken to come up with the desired result. And the size of the array was as mentioned in here is 100, and what else, and the target amount was $300, right? So it is doing and attempting to come up with the number of products which have been selected. This is the face of this solver solution which we have developed. And then we will explain you that how to develop it, what codes have to be written, and you will see how easy it is to handle it and how wonderful it is. Means you can make use of in different means you can have the target not only that 0, you can have a minimum. Sometimes if you put a minimum, so is the you want the minimum cost, for example. So when to attempt a combination of the dependence and data, so that such that the cost is minimum. So you can have also the minimum function of the solver. Similarly, you can also have the maximization. For example, you want to maximize the profit. So there are different combinations of materials and workforce, etc. And so you have to you have to maximize the profit. So you want the maximization of the profit. So all those things have to be selected so that you have the maximum of the profit. So this the target difference is not only useful for the 0 difference, but also you can use it for minimizing the waste, for maximizing the productivity, or and so on and so forth. And there are also further techniques like linear programming mode, and there are also different parameters are available on which you will have the desired result. Right. So this is how it is read, and then we will show you how to develop. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. In this session, we are going to make a few enhancements in our solver VBA, and while we will be explaining you the code as well. Okay, so VBA code, as we explained you in our previous video, that this is the button in the toolbar which only opens the nothing much is written in the back of at the back of this button. Is only the opening of that file, okay? And the rest of the code is in the solver file. Okay, so we are clicking on it, and it is going to open the solver. So I have just distinguished it with a color because this section is differently colored. Yeah, because this is the array selection, 100 rows. It depends how many rows have you selected. So this will be the size of the array picked from the product database, right? And from which it will try to solve your problem. Your problem is that you want the target of 300, for example, $300 is price, and you want anything less than or equal to 10. right? Less than or equal to 10 is your satisfied. So these are the yellow highlighted cells which you want this to be uh, entered to your parameters. Yeah, your input parameter are this. The rest of the things you are not supposed to make any change. But today we are because there are certain formulas. These formulas needs to be there in order to function it properly. But what if somebody changes it accidentally or incidentally? These are changed. Then you have this is the VBA code which can safeguard uh, any tampering of this formula, right? And you can also use the worksheet protection. But we are going to show you a different way. That is, even if somebody changes it, changes the formula, and when you click the restart, it sets the formula back again to the original, right? So this is a way of protection, right? When you have tested that your system is good enough with these formulas, so why not adjust your VBA and implement these formulas in there. So range A12 has a fixed formula, this one, and range B12 has a fixed formula like this. So let me go to Auto F11 to see the view. So this is the code in the module 2, yeah. And as soon as you click this, so this starts working, right? So before it starts working, you would like the formula setting to be done, right? So you can do that. You can write here, yeah. Setting a formula. Coming here, setting formulas. So the first formula is where it is range. Range what? That is A12. A12, right? Okay. And then we say dot formula is equal to this, right? We will put a formula in here. Let's see how many cells we have to do it. The same thing, A12, and you have a B12 as well, okay? B12, okay? You want formula to be set here, okay? A12, B12, C12 is blank. This is the data stamp which the system will do, okay? That's fine. These two do not need any formula. And this is the formula you would like to. So this is what? This is F12, right? So Alt F11, we go here and we put it here and we say F12. Okay. And what else you want? Yeah, G and J. G, the next example. So G and J. Alt F11. So I'm making a provision for the formula for you. So that's one. This is G and this is J. Okay. What is next? And one formula you can see that this is also working. So this is N1, right? Alt F11. So you can say that N1. Okay. One. And then you have, this is not a formula, this is input, this is also input. This is T2, 11. This is T2, right? And U2. Okay. U2. Now you need to put a formula. So let's say U2 is this. Straight away you can from inside, right? You copy it, 11, and you put it here. Okay. And in the T2, this is T2, you put this formula. Okay. Also 11. This is T2. In case of any ports in the formula, you got to double quote it. Okay. This is the rule of the thumb. This is the rule. Okay. A mandatory rule, right? Not this one, but anything which is inside the formula. This was outside. Right? This is outside the formula. Okay. Okay. So what is the next? The next is N1. So this is N1. Control C. This is also 11. This is N1 formula like this. Will be enough. And J12. What is J12? This is the J12. Okay. And what is this? This is G12. Okay. So your G12 is this. F12. This is F12. You have a double quotes. You have quotes in here. Remember, you have double quotes. So F12. Here you have the inside quotes, so you are going to take them. Okay. The next is which B12. B12. This is B12. Also 11. Okay. Here you have a 40 shoes, so you have double 40. Okay, and A12 also has a one, right? Yeah. So see. So this way you have made sure that if any accidental changes took place, it is going to be undone at the click of the button, right? Another way of protecting your formulas. So these formulas, when you have tested it, that these are final, and you can you know, bring them into the VBA port, and then going to work, right? And one more formula is left, that is this one. This is very important formula, which is used in the solver, right? So if it is less than 1, if it is greater than, it is 3, and otherwise it's 2. Okay, so what we do here, it is K8. This is K8, also 11. So the K8. Okay, so this is the K8, and you will have to bring them these double quotes here. In case of any port, you have to inside the you have to make it double. If there are 2 ports, you make it 4. Okay, this is right. So this is K8 formula. K8 formula is equal to. Remember, the formulas start with equal to sign. Make sure you don't forget this. Otherwise, the formula will no longer be a formula if it does not start with an equal sign. Okay? It will be labeled. So that's it. You have safeguarded your crucial formulas so that you are protected from any accidental change. Okay, so that will be undone. In case something happens, it will recover. Okay, so this is how it's, and it is also making a logo. Okay, so let's start. Click on it. So you need $300 lot using 100 entries from the arrays here, and anything less than or equal to 10. Okay, in number, right? So we are going to select. So it usually takes 2 to 3 minutes and to come up with your result. So the result is there within 2 minutes time. It has listed down all the desired combination of the products which are supposed to be issued, for example, and sent to the man to send to the storekeeper, for example, to issue these things. Right. So this is system generated combination of products telling you the total of $300, the list price, and it is counting 10 because you choose it less than or equal to 10. So it has come up with this. And not only this, it has updated the my log, the log sheet, in which the log is maintained that these are the products which have been selected on this date and time and took that much time to generate from the solver. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.